I'm just going to give it a little bit of a bend. I'm also going to, instead of having him stand perfectly straight at attention here, I'm going to tilt his hips one way, and I'm going to tilt his torso the other. Now, you might, hopefully you're like, hey, you just said that about doing this one too. Tilting the hips one way, and the torso the other, okay? Be aware that that's how we move, okay? Our hips and torso counterbalance each other. Our chest, rib cage, and our hips counterbalance each other constantly, okay? You never see the torso leaning the same way as the hips, otherwise the character starts looking off balance, okay? So I'm just giving him a little bit of a hip lean here. So I might even just move that hip a little bit over as well, just so he's, standing more on that leg, okay? And I'm counterbalancing the chest the opposite way. Rotate, right? Just rotating it a bit. Don't go a lot, okay? Just a bit, okay? And then counterbalancing that is the head. Now, talking about the head, be careful. You don't want it like you're thinking, oh, I got his head here. I can start, positioning his head. No. See that? Okay, he's got multiple heads. So what you actually want to do is grab the red box that's an outline of his head. So if you're going to move his head, I'm not talking about individual eye or eyebrows, just the head as a whole, use that box. I'm just going to counterbalance it like that. Okay? I'm going to lower his arms, because that's really making him look stiff. Okay? And I'll make this one, come in a little bit. And I will move that out. And I will just move this arm in a bit like that. Okay? Hands. Now, man, these are complicated hands. These are good hands. But check out how complex the hands are. Okay, there are lots of boxes. That's good. It means it takes longer to animate, because there's more things to animate. Okay? And you want good hand control. But for our lesson, just to speed stuff up, I'm just going to leave the hands as mitts, which is not going to look very unstiff. It's going to give it a stiff look, but honestly, just a question of time, okay? But when you're animating the hands for now, grab this big palm part. The best part for now is to grab the palm, the big part of the palm. Now, what you may have realized, and hopefully you realized, is when I'm animating stuff, you work from the core out. Don't start with the hand, then go to the arm, the elbow, and then the shoulder, then the torso. No, it won't work. The arm is attached to the torso. So if I move the torso, the arm is following, okay? So because the arm is attached to the torso, you start the torso. Because you won't know what your proper arm position is until you more or less get your torso correct. Same thing with the hand. Okay? For now, just use this main palm part of the hand to animate stuff. Okay? This position. The hands are still, they look so stiff, but like I said, so time-wise, we'll go with that. There was one thing I just realized I forgot to show you about the head. That's important, is moving his eyeballs. Okay? So, you know how you have the facial controls here? The facial controls here, okay? You don't move the eyeballs using this. The way the eyeballs work is they're always pointing at these two orange boxes out here. They're look-at controllers. See, I can move his eyes left to right, up and down, okay? Just like that, okay? So there's two orange boxes this far out. That's how you control his eyes. Okay? Forgot to mention that, so let me jump back and give this a go. Probably want to lower that. Not looking up so much. There we go. All right. So, move his body around a bit. Try to get him in a natural pose. Okay? Everyone want to try that? We're going to do that, and then we're going to get into specific types of motion, or adding specific things to motion, is what I should say. Okay? Lucy, do you know what you're doing, by the way? Lucy, do you know what you're doing? And remind me to hand out your green screen quizzes when I get a chance. While you're moving that, I'm going to do attendance. Is it? Good timing. How good it was?
It doesn't look like the frame rate's right.
It doesn't look like the frame rate's right? It looks sticky?
It's hard to talk about a tiny screen that it's showing me. But I want to see how it looks on yours. Because it might be what you said. It might just be because my computer is running a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's dropping frames, but usually not on the broadcast.
Well, I know it wasn't for the other two.
Yeah, that's right. Sammy is here. Cole, are you here? Yes. Isabella is not. Elliot is, I saw Elliot today. Spencer's here. Jake is here. Brittany's here. Charlie is here. We have Oscar and Robbie. We have Leah, Gracie, Avery, Jason, Robbie Nichols. Preston is not here, but Desmond is. Lucy's here, Cole is here, Jack LeBlanc is here, Michael's here. No Williams today, though. We've got Jack and Tanner are both here. Are you done, Charlie? Yeah. All right. There's a drop-off folder over on the X drive. You want to put it in there.
I have a question. This is a crazy idea. You have an adapter from audio cords, so like a USB or something that you plug directly into the computer.
I don't know. Check on that.
Because what I want to do is I want to eliminate the HDMI cord and see if that gets rid of our buzz. Because I think that's what our buzz is coming from.
I thought we fixed the buzz thing.
Well, I made it better with an equalizer, but you can still hear it. It's just not as loud. Also, your screen is up.
I know.
I figured you knew. I think you know.
No, that's good. This is just my personal email. Nothing mind-boggling.
Cool. Yeah, it still looks like it's dropping. It'll pick me up in a second. Yeah, it's dropping.
Yeah, I can see it right there.
Yeah, it's dropping.
Yeah.
It's dropping a lot.
No, it's consistent.
It's consistent, but it's running at a much slower frame rate. Like I think it's running at probably 15 or 20.
I think it's running 15.
Yeah. So what I'm going to try and do, give me a second. I'm going to plug in the one that was working, like the other one that was working. I'm going to plug that in and run it and see if we're getting drops.
Sounds good. So the drop-off folder for is extra documents, special projects. Extra documents, special projects. It's either grade 11 VR, video for you, your period 4 department video. Okay. Yes, so. Sure. All right. I know you're doing fine. Any, how you find the variable? Good. You assume you're okay. Yeah. Any questions? Any questions? Gracie, any questions? Use variable. I'm not even sure. That's a big thing.
Everyone okay over here? You need your help finding Barry? Arm down, shoulder. Don't worry all these boxes. Just choose one of them to serve level. Okay? We're just trying to do these into one natural. Yeah, a lot of people said it.
Not different jobs at all.
So these things are getting bigger.
Our family ones are getting print jobs. The one on the left is that one.
Yeah. I can tell that.
So if I go like this.
Package it back up.
Okay.